Oh, it's a Jordan Peele movie.
Okay, so it's a little
mornings at 7 p.m. on Mondays.
It just can't be very loud when I'm on this.
So it's like a Twilight Zone episode.
You're hearing the Paul W. Smith Show. News Talk 760.
Hello, Paul W.
WJR.
Hi, Greg.
How are you, sir?
8:20. I am fine. Greg is asking, and I'm answering this portion of the program not only on 760 on the AM dial, but on our social media platforms as well. So you can not only hear us, you can see us. And we're talking about a couple of things that we can enjoy because it's time now for Greg Russell and movie. Show. Plus. With contributing sound effects by Dana Clark.
Woo, it's Friday.
It is Friday. That means Mr. Russell is here with a hard-to-find, probably extremely valuable Atari T-shirt.
Yes, love it.
It just indicates sometimes the people who are there first are never seen again once the technology comes exploding forward. So
love Atari.
You remember this was the biggie back, for a day, and now it's people are going, is that a country? No.
It's Pong, man.
What is this Atari you've got on there?
Right.
Oh, that's right. But time moves on. People move on. We all move on. And we're moving on now to what we should watch. Dana, what do you think? What are we looking at here?
Greg suggested this week we have the first one is a free Rayshawn, right? Greg is on Quibi. How do you say that?
Or Quibi.
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 Yep. It's like free for the first month you said, and then after $5.99, that's like the latest channel that people are pushing.
Yeah, this one Jeffrey Katzenberg came up with this channel.
Oh, this is the one that made no sense to me. Is it work? It's probably working like crazy. I didn't remember. I was the guy who said, "I don't think people are going to go Google over." Or go gaga over Google. Whatever I said, I was an idiot and I didn't buy the stock. And
the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs over.
Right.
So we didn't go gaga for Google. How are we doing with Quibi?
It's it's one of those things like this movie, Free Rayshawn. It's 15 parts. Now, when you think about that, you're thinking
15 parts.
Are you watching this thing till November?
They're like 5 minutes long or something ridiculous.
Oh,
right.
And what I thought when I saw this, I'm telling you, is I saw people walking down the street, watching a movie and getting run over by a truck.
Yeah.
That's what I saw in my mind.
Yep.
We don't need another distraction for people when they're out and about.
Right.
And people are watching movies in their car. We just had a Tesla crash and the guy was watching a movie. I don't know if it was a 5-minute movie from these guys, Quibi, but I just don't see the importance of this. But obviously, I've been wrong before. There was that time back in 19.
Anyway, I remember the 19.
Anyway,
yeah.
Anyway, we have some audio from Free Rayshawn.
All right.
On Quibi TV.
And no more picking this up. I'm in here with my wife and my 5-year-old son. Police sent me up. And now they're trying to kill me.
Did you come out on your own? SWAT's bringing you out in a body bag.
What's your name?
Lieutenant Stephen Boynton. You're in a bad spot. Came up here to try and help you with that. Look, that young man doesn't have to die. He wants to be hurt.
And now you just gotta trust me.
What we have learned, and when you mentioned Katzenberg, I mean, he's got nothing but money.
Right.
What we're seeing about these things that might have just been fly-by-night operations in the past, first of all, has the big talent involved, like Katzenberg, but also that they can afford Lawrence Fishburne.
Right.
In a movie like this means they're at least doing it right, I guess is the way to say it.
Yeah, this is one I think, I'm not sure if they produced it or if they got it, to put on their platform. Because it truly could have, or is a movie. It's like in about an hour and 40 minutes when you watch the whole thing.
Okay.
And it is one of those that's so compelling, you will sit up and watch watch the whole thing completely through.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a very deep movie. It's all about this young guy who kind of like gets set up. And seriously, when I say by accident, I truly do mean by accident, not gunfire or anything like that. But
Mhm.
by accident, he winds up killing the police officer who set him up. And so
Mm.
thus that starts, the whole movie going.
Mhm.
As far as, what's happening. I don't want to give too much away because it is a very interesting plot.
Sounds kind of timely too, with everything that's going on now. So is it 15 in a row? You can watch all of them.
Yeah.
They're already up. You don't have to
The
wait
one
like a
thing,
week.
now, I don't know if it's because I watch or beamed it from my phone to my television
Oh,
as compared to, like when you're watching something on Netflix and if it's a
Yeah.
series, once
Yeah.
it gets to the end, it automatically goes to the next episode.
mhm.
Where with
Yeah.
this one, when episode 1 ended, I had to go back over and,
Oh,
push number 2 to go and then,
Okay.
and so forth. Like I
Okay.
said, they should have something, a little bit better than that. But yeah, that's how that goes.
So what do you think? What do you?
Oh no, this one's really good. Like
Okay.
I said, Dana, I can't give out too much because it
Mhm.
does not wind up the way you think it's going to. So
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
yeah, so it's very interesting and very compelling.
Does it
Okay.
make it to 4?
Yeah.
Out of 4?
It makes it to 4?
Yeah, it makes
4
it
out
to
of 4?
yeah,
Okay.
4 out of 4, 'cause
All
I
right.
tell you,
I'm
when
gonna
it
have
was
to.
over, I sat in a room very seriously, a quiet room for like 20 minutes because you just have to digest everything that goes on.
Wow.
Okay.
All
I'm gonna
right,
have to get it.
teenage bounty hunters, Netflix. Let's listen to that.
What are you ladies doing here? Oh, you're lucky I didn't use my gun.
That's okay. We'll use ours.
All right, girls. If you want to keep working with me, the assignment, bring in the fugitive.
We obviously have a gift for this line of work. What if we become the best bounty hunters in Atlanta? What's stopping us?
Well,
Oh, the school bell. Okay, so
Oh.
wait for class. This one also is one of the big, better than I thought, because I'm hearing the name, teenage bounty hunters. You're thinking, oh, great, what
Yeah.
is this going to be?
Yeah.
But it's about these 2 girls who are twin sisters in Atlanta from a very affluent family. What happened is they went to a party and tore up Dad's truck. And so they've got to figure out a way to, make the money. Well, then they run into this bounty hunter whose name is Bowser, played by Kadeem Hardison. Remember him from A Different World?
Yes, absolutely.
And they wind up, just kind of like being these almost like ninja, when I say ninja masters, but they don't have any, power like that.
Mhm.
But they wind up being these great bounty hunters. Now, ordinarily, if it had just stayed along that line, it'd be like, okay, it's
Right. Right.
But this thing all of a sudden, because it's this is 10 episodes.
Mhm.
And each of these are like an hour on
Mhm.
Netflix. But it just has so many layers about the different things that are going on in their lives, their families' lives. And when you start peeling them back, you're just kind of going, wow, this is a little bit different.
Mhm.
It's got things with their families, things with their ancestors, and just their love lives and different things like that, which just also makes this compelling. So, you get the chance, you got, 10 hours to spare this weekend.
10 hours.
Who
10
does
hours.
it these days?
Yeah, right.
You know,
So you give that 4 out of 4 also?
we'll give it a 3, a definite 3 for sure.
All right. A quick question of the two of you, because you both do a great job paying attention to these things, Dana Clark and Greg Russell. I saw a promo for Tiger King coming to NBC. Does that just mean they've purchased?
What?
They've purchased the Tiger King that we already saw, and they're going to run it on the broader NBC network. Does anyone know? I saw
I
that.
haven't
I
seen that.
haven't heard anything about that, but yeah, if anything, they're going to do that, or they may just be doing some new episodes there.
There's
because-
plenty of footage because this guy wanted everything videotaped. So there's
Right.
plenty of footage, I understand.
And I watched like a couple episodes, when it was on Netflix, and it was like,
Mhm.
Right?
okay, I've got to find something else for the Flintstones.
All right.
Entertaining. Fred and Barney.
That's going to do it for Greg Russell of Movie
Movie.
Show.
Show.
Plus.
Plus.
Thank you, Greg. Have a great weekend.
You guys.
Thank you, Greg. Have a good weekend.
Atari forever.
Yes.
right.
Pong.
And of course, Dana Clark putting her other hat on at 8 to 29.
This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Farmers Market. It's no surprise that healthy living begins with what we eat. Stop by Fresh Time Farmers Market for organic avocados, just 99 cents each, now through September 1st. You can trust Fresh Time to bring you real food at real affordable prices.
Boy, I'll tell you, avocado toast sounds really good right now. Then again,
sure does. Sure does.
And then again, any kind of food sounds really
any
good
food
right now. At 8:30, we've got it. Our WJR traffic and weather first, and Dana Clark.
Another accident off the board, Paul. W275 southbound at 6 Mile. That earlier accident is clear. US 23 southbound at M14. This is a new accident blocking the left lane. 94 westbound at Cashew. Accident blocks the right lane. That roadway has reopened. Now, WJR weather first from the Weather Channel, sponsored by Guernsey Farms Dairy. For 80 years, Guernsey has been a Detroit tradition. They are excited to announce their newly remodeled restaurant's dining room is now open for lunch and dinner. Enjoy great food, drinks, laughs, and visit their ice cream parlor and store for Guernsey's award-winning ice cream, milk, and lemonade. For more info, visit GuernseyFarmsDairy.com. Expecting showers on and off again today. We could see some gusty winds at times. We have a flash flood warning in effect until 10:45 this morning. A high of 81, 71 tonight. Thunderstorms continue. This weekend we dry out. A high of 78 on Saturday, 74 on Sunday. Rain shower, 69 degrees. I'm Dana Clark. WJR News with Dick Hafner is coming up.
This report is sponsored by Fresh Time Farmers Market.
It's no surprise that healthy living begins with what we eat. Stop by Fresh Time Farmers